Hello students, today I am going to start the same topic, that is tangent, that is maxima and minima. Maxima and minima. Question number 2. Question number 2, that is find the maximum and minimum value. Number 1, f of x is equal to mod x plus 2 minus 1, and the second part g of x is equal to minus mod x plus 1 plus 3, and the fourth part of this question, that is h of x sin 2x plus 5, and this is f of x mod of sin 4x plus 3, sin 4x plus 3. There are four parts of question number 2. Find the maximum and minimum value. Find the maximum and minimum value. You know that the mod x plus 2 is always greater than equal to 0. Absolute value always greater than equal to 0. You know already that the range of the modulus function is 0 to infinity. Now adding minus 1 both side. Adding minus 1 both side. You can say mod of x plus 2 minus 1 greater than minus 1, and in this place you can write f of x. F of x is greater than minus 1. F of x is greater than equal to minus 1. Therefore the maximum value, no maximum value, but you can tell me minimum value. Therefore minimum value of f of x is minus 1. Clear? Minimum value. Same question, second part. You know that mod of x plus 1 greater than equal to 0. Greater than equal to 0. Now multiplying both side by minus. Multiplying both side by minus. When you multiply both side by minus, then the sign of inequality change. When you multiplying both side with minus sign, then the sign of inequality change. Now adding 3 both side. Adding 3 both side. Adding 3 both side. You know that mod of x plus 1 plus 3 less than equal to 3. In this place you can write f of x less than equal to 3. The f of x is less than equal to 3. It means the maximum value of this function. It means the maximum value of this function is 3. 3 or less than 3. It means maximum value is 3. Clear? And third part of this question. Third part. You know that the value of sin x always lies between 1 and minus 1. 1 and minus 1. Therefore the maximum value of sin 2x is 1. Therefore maximum value of h of x is 1 plus 5, that is 6. And the minimum value of h of x, that is minus 1 plus 5, that is 4. Clear? Same case here. The maximum value of f of x, that is mod 1 plus 3, that is 4, and the minimum value of f of x, that is minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. Clear? These are very simple questions, 4 questions, 1 mark or 2 mark question. Clear? Now we start question number 3rd. Question number 3rd. Find the local maxima and local minima if any of the following function, and find also the local maximum and local minimum value. Clear? Question number 3rd, second part, that is f of x is equal to x cube minus 3x. X cube minus 3x. This is second part. And third part, h of x is equal to sin x plus cos x 0 to pi by 2 open interval. If it is given in the question open interval and no interval is given, then we find local maximum and local minimum value. Okay? If it is given in the question closed interval, then we find absolute maximum value or absolute minimum value. Clear? Difference clear? Again, I repeat. If in the question open interval is given or interval not given, then we find local maximum or local minimum value. If closed interval is given in the questions, then we can find absolute maximum value or absolute minimum value. Here find f dash x, that is 3x here minus 3. Put f dash x is equal to 0. Put f dash x is equal to 0. Therefore 3x here minus 3 is equal to 0. You can take common 3. X square minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to plus minus 1. There are two values, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. We solve this question using second order derivative test. Firstly, I repeat, what is second order derivative test? Firstly, find the derivative of the given function. Then put f dash x is equal to 0. With the help of that, you can find the critical value, stationary point or turning point. After that, you have to find second order derivative. And in second order derivative, you can put that value. If second order derivative is less than 0, then local maxima. If second order derivative is greater than 0, then local minimum. Clear? Now find second order derivative. Second order derivative of this 3 to the 6x. Now put x equal to 1 here. 6 into 1, that is 6. Here put f double dash minus 1. 6 into minus 1, that is minus 6, which is less than 0, and this is greater than 0. If second order derivative greater than 0, it means local minimum. If second order derivative is less than 0, it means local maximum. So therefore you can say at x is equal to 1, local minimum. And here at x is equal to minus 1 local maximum, right? Local maximum, local minimum. And now we want to find the local maximum value, local minimum value. Local minimum value. Put x is equal to 1 in the original function. Put in first. You can say first. Put x is equal to 1 in first. Correct? When you put 1 here, then f of 1 is equal to 1 cube minus 3 into 1. The answer is 1 minus 3 minus 2. And local maximum value f of minus 1, when you put here minus 1 cube, 3 into minus 1 minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. Clear? This is the complete solution of question number 3rd, second part. Again I repeat this question. The question is x cube minus 3x. Firstly find its derivative, and after that put f dash x is equal to 0. With the help of this find the value of x. The critical point may be 1 or more than 2. And at x is equal to 1 find second order derivative and put this value in second order derivative. If the result of second order derivative is greater than 0, then local minima. If second order derivative is less than 0, then local maxima. So easy question. Clear? Now we start next part of this question. The next part of this question is trigonometric functions. Very important. According to the board, find its derivative. The derivative of sin x. You know derivative of sin x cos x, derivative of cos x minus sin x, derivative of tan x sec square x, you know very well. Derivative of cot x, that is minus cos x square x. Derivative of sec x, you know sec x tan x. Derivative of cosec, you know, minus cosec x cot x. So derivative of sin x is cos x, and the derivative of cos x is minus sin x. And the next step is put h dash x is equal to 0. Therefore cos x minus sin x is equal to 0. Therefore sin x is equal to cos x, and sin by cos tan 1, and tan x 1 in the form of tan. Can you tell me the value of tan for which degree? That is 45 degree. Tan pi by 4. Therefore you can say x is equal to pi by 4. So pi by 4 is the turning point of this curve. Now I find second order derivative, and the derivative of cos x minus sin x, and the derivative of sin x cos x. This is the second order derivative. In second order derivative we put the value of x, that is pi by 4. After that we decide it is local maxima or minima. If the second order derivative is greater than 0, the local minima. If second order derivative is less than 0, then local maxima. Just put pi by 4 minus sin pi by 4 minus cos pi by 4. The value of sin 45, you know, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. When you simplify, the answer is minus root 2, which is less than 0. 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, that is root 2. Simply you can add. All are very intelligent student. Now, if second order derivative is less than 0, then you can say at x is equal to pi by 4, at x is equal to 5 by 4, local maxima, local maximum. Now can you find the value of local maximum value? How can you find? Just put the value of x in the original function. Just put the value in the original function, that is the maximum value of the given function. Maximum value, put x is equal to pi by 4 in the original function, and the original function, you know, sine pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4, that is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, that is root 2. Therefore, root 2 is the maximum value of this question. Clear? Now you can solve this type of questions. The same procedure, again I repeat. H of x, question is given. Firstly find its derivative. Then put h dash x is equal to 0. When you put h dash x is equal to 0, then you can find the value of x by simplification. The value of x is pi by 4. After that, find second order derivative. The derivative of cos x minus sin x. The derivative of sin x, cos x. And when you put the value of x pi by 4, the result is negative. If second order derivative is negative, it means local maximum. Correct? And the local maximum value you can find in the original function. Clear? Now we start one more question. Question number 5. Find the absolute maximum value and absolute minimum value. Question number 5. F of x is equal to x cube and interval minus 2 to 2. Minus 2 to 2. Find the absolute maximum value and absolute minimum value. Find its derivative, that is 3x square, and put f dash x is equal to 0. 3x square is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 0. So there are two values already in the interval minus 2 and 2. So there is no need to find the second order in this question. Now there are three values: f of minus 2, f of 0, f of 2. Right? Now put these values in the original function. Minus 2, put here. Minus 2 cube, that is minus 8, and 0, that is 0, and 2 cube, that is 8. Now with the help of this, you can find the absolute maximum value or minimum value. Therefore, absolute maximum value is absolute maximum value is 8. and absolute minimum value, that is minus 8. Absolute maximum value and absolute minimum value. Clear? Yes, thank you. Devise this type of question.